Seems like when I zoom in, it goes out of us a little bit. Uh, your eyes have become conversal. trying to do a quick sketch here, and then I don't have much time this morning. This is kind of like I'm running a test here. Also trying to get subscribers here. Very cool. All right, let's paint that in real quick. See what it looks like. I'll zoom it in now. We're going to use watercolors. I'm going to use Ink Intense watercolor. And let's see what happens here. I think I'm going to go with a blue dress. Maybe not so. Like a light blue. Watercolor's kind of cool if you're a sketcher. If you like the sketch and you've never put color in your sketches, you should give it a try. It's pretty cool. I see a lot of people here on YouTube, artists, where they're really good sketchers, but then they never put any color in it. You don't have to color everything in. You could, pick a few things to put color in. Sketch and paint. These are kind of fun. You don't have to be a really sketcher. The more you do it, the better you'll get. I just started sketching maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago. I didn't read any books or anything because I don't want it to look like everybody else's sketch. If you just sketch from your mind, it's going to look more artistic to me. It really does. It's hard to explain, but put an abstract piece up there. Pretty fun. Looks like she just got some flowers and she's going to put them in her flower pot here, in her vase. Yeah, art is pretty fun. The problem with art is coming up with ideas. That's the hard part. I mean, but when you do a simple picture like this with just a girl holding flowers, it it might hit somebody and it might not. This channel is going to be just mostly about watercolor and sketching. We'll get into some of that jelly paint. What was it called? Uh, Gouache. Do some gouache here and there. Yeah, I only have a little bit of time this morning, so that's why I did this easy sketch here. Give the wood floor here. Run and do an errand at I have to be there at 10:30, so I got to leave here at say 10 o'clock. Yeah, this channel, I'll give you a bunch of tips if you're a new artist. I'll try and give you tips. Like I always try and put the shadows in. It really helps your picture quite a bit. Have some shadows in there. It's looking pretty good for a simple sketch. I'll do a quick horse after this. And tonight, cumbersome. Too rich or too poor, she wanted me less, and wanted me more. And tonight, cumbersome. It's really coming along good. I do have a smaller brush. I rarely use this. I like to use that big brush, but I mean, if you got some detail work, you can pull out the small brush. Really looking good. Owen, how's it going? Dina, Dina, be good. Thanks for watching, guys. I think there's only two of you in there. That's all right. This is a new channel. I can converse with you more if there's less people. Good to see you watching. I think I got time. I can do one more quick horse. I like to do horses. I try and do them in more like trying to get them to look more abstract, but it's hard when you sketch it. If I use a brush to design the horse, it's a little easier to make it look abstract. I'm going to try and make this look more with some dimension in it. We'll put some shadows on her dress here. Watercolor better than you know, a lot of artists down here in Seattle, a lot of them are just using markers, but I don't like the markers because this makes you feel more like you're still a painter, you know, the watercolor, like you're still painting it. I could still call this a painting. If you use a marker, then you're kind of getting in a different realm there. But I mean, if it's up to you, you can still use this technique with markers. What's cool, the watercolor kit's small enough you could still take this to a coffee shop and bring a pad and a pen, and all you need is this, and then bring a water brush like this, and you could still do your artwork at a table. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna try and darken up her features a little bit here. Sometimes you put that red on and it kind of soaks into the paper so it loses its intensity. All right, I think that one looks good. I think I'm done with that one. Looks really pretty. Very pretty girl there. All right, let's do a horse. This is cold pressed paper, so it is kind of bumpy. They make hot pressed watercolor paper, but it's a little more expensive. So I just end up getting cold press. It's like I said, it's a little bumpy, but uh, you have to kind of sometimes work the pen a little bit. These are ink pens. We'll try and do a cool horse here. These are really fun to do, horses. I only had to use a picture for a couple days to get the horses' features down and stuff, and then I was able to put the pictures away now and just like sketch freehand now, which made it a lot better to do. I just like to get a rough sketch here, and then I'll try and fix it up a little bit. Not bad. We'll put a some kind of saddle on it here. We'll domesticate it. All right, check that out. Now watch this. Watch when I put the color in this. It's going to really absolutely look awesome. We're going to do a chestnut horse. The color. Thanks for watching. There's one of you watching in here. That's awesome. I know it's a new channel. I was just happy to get 50 people so I could go live. Live is where it's going to be. Uh, People are really getting into live streams, so I was so happy. It didn't take too long to get to 50. But it took a while for it. Once I got 50, I wasn't able to go live till I got up to 58 because they had to get it approved or something. We'll do a chestnut brown horse here. But you can see I'm not a very good sketcher, but once you put the color in there, it's going to look pretty cool. I'm not trying to make the horse look uh, perfect. I kind of want it to look a little loose. I really like that. Let's see. I think this, I'll be able to upload this one done. Let me see where I am on time. 30 minutes. I got another, I got 10 more minutes, then I gotta think about wrapping this up. I'm not sure how long. Yeah, I'll have to wrap it up after this one. It's really nice. It's a really clean sketch so far. I could put more stuff in here, but we're going to keep this one simple. What I like to do with these little shrubs now is just put a little green in them. I like it. It kind of looks a little bit loose. This leg looks a little funky, but so where those birds are, I'll just put a little bit of blue here. That's it. This one's done. Put a little purple in it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this morning. I'll be back later on and do some more. There we go.